While the death toll rises and the humanitarian crisis deepens, we're still seeing the indomitable spirit of so many Ukrainians shine through amid this devastating war. CNN met up with a member of the Ukrainian parliament who is armed and ready to defend her country. Christiane Amanpour has her story.
Day 34 of war, and the sounds are all around.
There we go. Yeah. That sort of disturbs your day all the time, but you learn to live with it.
Ukrainian MP Lesia Vasilenko says that after a month of this, she, like her president and countryfolk, believe the Russians will never take this city, though fighting does continue in the suburbs. She wanted to meet here at Maidan Square, where Ukrainians stood up for their rights in 2014 and brought down Putin's wrath and his revenge. Given his battlefield setbacks, though, I asked whether his shifting demands make a diplomatic compromise easier for Ukraine to accept. Now there's word, we don't know whether it's going to bear fruit, but that they might allow Ukraine to join EU as long as you renounce the NATO. Is that a compromise that Ukraine would accept?
All of this started 34 days ago because one country cannot declare itself more sovereign than another country. And Russia tried to do just that. We cannot go for that compromise because that compromise to Putin would also mean a compromise of the general framework of defense and security of the world. Giving in to dictators means incentivizing them.
Ukraine's dramatic resistance surprised the whole world, including Vladimir Putin.
3 days they gave us, right? Putin thought he would be here in a matter of hours. We are doing this for our very survival, and when the survival instinct kicks in, people can do amazing things. People become superheroes, and this is what you're witnessing in Ukraine.
Lesia is armed with her guns. The AK-47 is at home today, but she shows me her pistol, held close to her heart. Lesia, when we spoke in the first week of the war before I got here, you said, I've got my machine gun, and you've tweeted that I've also got my manicures. Yes. Your resistance takes many, many forms. And you're actually carrying your pistol right now.
I am. I do have my PM with me, and I carry it actually with me all the time.
And did you ever imagine in your life that as an MP in 2022 in Ukraine, you'd be forced to carry a gun around?
No, never, never. I'm actually very much anti-gun, and this gun caused a lot of problems for me because in order to recharge it, you have to sort of like do this thing, and with the nails, I had very nice, beautiful, long nails. It was impossible to do so. They had to all come off.
And just so people are clear, the idea of beauty, self-maintenance, is also resistance.
Yes, all jokes aside, it's an important element for all women who are fighting alongside the manfolk here. The women still want to be beautiful. They still want to have dignity as women.
And to be human.
And to be human.
He basically said, Putin, that Ukraine doesn't exist as a nation. You don't exist as a people.
And we say to him, life goes on, we carry on living. Your war, you're fighting against us is in the background now, and we'll go on fighting it for as long as we have to, but we will go on living at the same time.
She is still an MP. Parliament is still passing laws. And since an army marches on its stomach, this too is their fight, their war effort. And so the ordinary becomes extraordinary, peeling carrots as if they were stacking up bullets. This trendy brunch and bar has turned into a wartime canteen, chopping onions in a frenzy of efficiency and purpose. Do you feel you're going to win?
Of course, we must destroy the Russian army.
You said you must destroy the Russian army? Yeah. So they help turn out 600 meals a day and counting for the army and territorial defense, for hospitals and shelters. Outside, Lesia shows me the pictures of her 3 young children who she's had to send away for their safety.
This is my baby from this morning.
Wow.
This is my youngest.
How old?
She's going to be 10 months in just a couple of days.
Wow. That must be painful to be without her.
It is, and she's sort of looking at you like, really, Mommy? Really? You're going to be away from me?
Staying on the front lines with this struggle comes at a huge personal cost, but Lesia has no doubts.
I am where I have to be. I mean, things happen for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. There's a reason why I was elected in 2019. We have a task, we have a duty, and we will complete it, and then we will see where life takes us.
Christiana Manpour, CNN, Kyiv.